Hello folks, welcome back to the stream. Man oh man, this is gonna be an exciting stream. I can already tell you, because there's a couple things that are quite important for me to tell y'all. Yes, what happened to my voice? I know exactly what happened. Hold on. I probably sound so, like, deep. Super deep, don't I? I know how to fix that. Where are ya? I knew it.
Do that. I just had that feeling. I sound an octave. Yeah, that's because the sample rate got screwy. It automatically adjusts itself for some reason. I don't know why it does that. It literally adjusts my bit rate from 4800 or sorry 48k to 44.1k. I don't know why. Cheers to the scuff of the stream. An American drink right here. No, just kidding. It's good to be back. Is this going to be a shorter mix? Not necessarily. This is going to be a different style mix. We're not actually going to be putting it all together in Mixcraft this time. This time, it's going to be done via DJing for the most part, because I'm going to actually, very likely anyways, play this mix for my family during the 4th of July fireworks. That's the idea anyways. I'm hoping to be able to do that. And if not, I will do the mix live on a live stream on this channel. I mean, I'll do both. So, yeah. Do not fret. Y'all will get a taste of the patriotism. Yes. I gotta get myself like an American, like, red, white, and blue shirt at some point. Is there a Patreon? What do you mean? I'm not sure what you are referring to by a Patreon. Oh, I just realized something. Give me 1 second. Yeah, boy. Color. Happy Pride Month, y'all. I gotta use the Home Depot song in it. Did someone do a remix of the Home Depot song? You heard me say Patreon. Did I? Welcome in, Varric. Welcome in. All right, so a couple things I want to announce. First of all, if you have not heard it yet, if you are not familiar or up to speed, I have some really huge news to give y'all. I'm sure some of y'all already know, but the album is out! Woo! It's called Never Forget, 10 tracks, 43 and a half minutes. And I want y'all to take a look at this. I don't know if y'all can see this. Just barely. Hang on. Let me actually move this over. Can you see that? Yeah, you can. Look at that. Every single track other than 2 is close to 4.5 minutes or more. So y'all are getting a lot of music for sure. These are not like just commercial hits. These are not just commercial tracks where it's like 3 minutes and then that's it. Like, take it or leave it. No. These are full-fledged tracks. And I got the help of a couple good friends of mine to take part in vocals and instrument duty as well. And peep the cover art. Look at that. Isn't that just like pure PS2 kind of vibes? Fruitiger Arrow kind of stuff? Look at that. You Wasim? Yep, if you're new to the streams, that tends to happen pretty often. Ah, man. But yeah, so brand new album out now, and it's 10 tracks. A full collection of really good stuff. Oh, I was just saying that I'm really happy that y'all really liked the fact that, like, it reminded you of, like, the Sega Genesis and stuff like that. That kind of stuff really makes me happy, because I was really aiming for that nostalgia vibe. Honestly, Speed Mania is probably one of my favorite tracks on the, like, in my entire catalog, so doing a remaster for the album felt right. Sonic 3, yeah, with, like, the greenish blue color. I'm glad y'all are vibing with the album so far. If y'all have a favorite track, let me know. I am down to hear y'all's feedback on it. But yes, second bit of announcement. Let me see if I could actually pull something up for y'all. I want to surprise y'all a little bit with something that I did in celebration of the album's release. Let me grab this. See this? Yes. There's two things I want to share. Check this out. First off, I got that's a freaking new title card or banner for my channel now. Look how cool that looks. I did like an edit of the album cover art, but with my name. So now my name like is like made in the style of that text. I think it's pretty fitting for this new, like, I think it needed the update for a while. I might even update the profile picture at some point. Why is this so Windows XP vibey? Well, if I were to go to my cover art that I made, let me show you the full version of it. The background is the Windows XP background. It's just blurred, so it's more in the background. But yes, I'm going on my channel not just to show you the banner, but check this out. If I were to scroll down, you'll see that I have my normal stuff, like usual, right? All my mixes, all my usual stuff. Oh, what do we have here? Oh, what do we have here? What have we here? Yes, folks, I have relisted all of my Geometry Dash related videos for my channel. They are now public once again and free to listen to at any point without having to go to the playlist. From the tournament videos to the just general mashups to even some of the long form mixes. Yes, sir. Yes, this. I think this is what you were referring to, right, Wasim? This was in the playlist, too. But yes, all of my old Geometry Dash related mashups and mixes are now available to listen to freely without having to go through the playlist once again, in celebration of the album's release and my new era of mixes starting. Race of Shapes definitely was one of them. Oh yeah. What did y'all think of this part of the album? Shout out to my mom for getting me these clips for me to use in the audio. Oh yeah, me shouting Happy New Year there. It's impossible to tell in this, but that was on the night of the New Year when I was first releasing my very first ever long form mix, Global Digitality. 2016, brand new year, is when I released this, and that audio was actually from this. I was holding a speaker, listening to this. Good times, man. And now here we are, years later, 10 years later, almost. And we've got, like, this going on. I gotta make videos for the album as well to release. Hopefully those won't take too long. 10th anniversary for sound effect? Not sound effect, but for the mix itself. Global Digitality will turn 10 at the end of this year. Crazy to think about. Oops. I just realized. I must adjust this. There we go. We definitely need a highlights video too. We do. I know that I have been saying I need to do the highlights video, and I've been really slacking on that. But that is something I really do wish to do. I've made like some progress on it since, but not a ton. Cheers, Varek. In any case, with all of the announcements out of the way. Ah, I'm glad you noticed, Wasim. Yes, I did indeed do that. Okay, so I do actually have a track list of some songs that I know that I'm going to want to use for the mix, including some possible VIPs that I won't share anything about just yet. But I will say, I already have some ideas for what I want to do for some combinations and some, like, edits and such. Like, for instance, let me zoom in on this so that I can do this without revealing too much. Yes, here we are. Okay, so this mix list is not conclusive at all. And I'm only showing you a little bit of it because I don't want to spoil too much. But this is what I have so far for the general idea. Party Blasts will start off the mix, actually. I know it says 5 here, but that's because I'm doing something special with it earlier on in the mix. It'll then go into There Are No Limits and Habstrack's Old School, because I very much wanted to do something from NSD Volume 7. Especially this track. I mean, it's a house track. FNAF reference. Well, people have compared, myself included, the FNAF Security Breach theme to Van Halen's Jump. And I'll even show you what I'm talking about. Let's see, is it... It's one of these two. Let's try the first one. Here, let me show you this. I said, let me show you this. Well, might as well jump, jump. Go ahead and jump. Go ahead and jump. They're basically the same. Yeah, exactly. You might as well say that they're the same, because they basically are, in a way. It's like kind of hilarious just how close they are to each other. Like, compare that to frickin' Valken, welcome in. I mean, listen. Stand ready for my arrival, worms. All right, now compare that to this. They're like so similar to each other. I am definitely putting the two together for the mix, for sure. I mean, my parents already really like Van Halen's Jump, so throwing this into the mix seems like a no-brainer to me. And then going back to this, it'll be followed by Glide by Stephen Walken, because, you know, literally the same key. And general vibe as well. I mean, listen to this. Just this a little. Make me a bit more centered. That would be more than ideal. It just got Rocket League flashbacks? Good. I think it's a perfect follow-up from Jump Security Breach theme. And oh yeah, Carry On My Wayward Son. Or Carry On Wayward Son. I mean, carry on my wayward son. There'll be peace when you are done. Lay your weary head to rest. Don't you cry no more. Same key. I don't know if I'll use the instrumental or just the acapella. So, but we'll see. And then as you can see here, what I do is I pitch things up in terms of, I speed things up, bring in my own track with In My Arms. So I'll pitch those both up to A minor. And I just thought of another one. Whoop, up, up, up. I don't remember who features on this, so I'll add that in later. But these two I definitely want to include in this in some way, shape, or form. So that is what today is going to be about. Today is going to be about the makings of this mix, from collecting songs for the mix to gathering, just good material, to making edits and mashups that I will then play live on my DJ controller. That is what today is going to be about. So I say we get into this. We'll start with some song suggestions. Zach, you'll be first because you sent something to me in DMs. So, and it's Cranked At. It's a remix of Freebird. Oh my God. This is going to be a very something, Let's see what this is. I will say, I do like the idea of having remixed versions of popular, patriotic rock songs, because of the fact that I like the idea that it will very easily allow for quantizing and matching songs on a grid. That is going to be very important when doing it all live, because I'm not going to have a lot of prep to do this once I get this going. But let's see what this is. Freebird Cranked At remix.
Lord help me, I can't change.
One thing I also gotta make sure to keep in mind when listening to all these songs, every song that I listen to has to A, work well in the mix, B, fit the theme of 4th of July very well, so, patriotics or just, fireworks in general, and 3, it has to be family friendly in a way, or at least easily to censor with the filter knob, because I'm going to be playing this mix out to family during the fireworks. At least that's the hope. So that is worth keeping in mind for this. So this Freebird remix, we'll see how it goes. I love the Cuphead style in the music video. Okay, already. Oh. Oh, it is Leonard Skinner. That's right. All right, let me skim through this a little bit more. I like the yoys. So, here's the thing. I don't think this will be a good fit for the 4th of July mix, other than the stuff that isn't the drops. So I'll use this. I should create a folder for me to grab all the songs. I think that's just paramount to have for this. I don't know why I didn't set that up earlier. Because, of course, I'm going to need that. Let's see. Is it because Leonard Skinner is kind of spelled a little interestingly. Leonard Skinner. And let's pick out where it's going to go. Just so I have it at the ready. Oh, wait, duh, I could do this. New folder, 4th of July mix. 250 anniversary edition. Because we got to make this one special, you know? Skinner. Like that? Is that how you spell that? Yes. Yeah, let's do it. All right, got it. All right, so that song I have. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the song solely for the off drops. You know, anything that isn't the drop. Maybe even like the second half of the drop I'll start incorporating some stuff like, you know, chopping. But I can't guarantee anything else. I would have suggested Classical VIP from Ruckus? Fireworks? What? How does Classical VIP have fireworks in it? I'm a little confused. Genki, is it Genki or Genki? Rocket's Heavenly Star. Are we allowed to suggest EDMs? Absolutely you are. I just have more of a preference. So there's 3 kinds of things I'm going to prioritize. My own music, patriot rock music in some form, or pop music that is readily listened, that is very like easy, you know, for the average person to listen to. Like, so a lot of stuff from my summer nostalgia mix will work in this too, and I'm probably gonna transfer some of that stuff over to this. Let's see what this is. Heavenly Star by Genki Rockets, or Genki Rockets. I don't know what it is. Let's see what this is. 19 years ago? It sounds like it's 19 years ago. Ooh. This is pretty. Okay, I like this, and I think that it will work, especially because of the fact that, here's the thing. My dad does like EDM, but he does not like a lot of dubsteppy, kind of like growly kind of stuff. So this kind of stuff is more his speed, I think. I feel like he would really like this. And he and my mom also grew up with the 80s, especially. So that's why I'm trying to get some of that stuff for the mix as well, because a lot of my family is that kind of stuff. So let me see if I can find a newer version of this song that's actually high quality. That's immediately better. I'll grab that for sure. I can definitely work with that. So let me grab that. Yes, sir. That was a good suggestion. Normal quality? Yes. I want to make sure I'm actually grabbing the right quality. The Living Tombstone Epoch. Is it Epoch or Epoch? I'm willing to bet it's Epoch. Oh, it's a remix from Savlonic. Interesting. 81 million views. Okay, well, that doesn't surprise me. It's Living Tombstone from 9 years ago as well. So anything that has to do with frickin' the Living Tombstone from anything years ago is bound to be a success. Though I am a little... I don't know, actually.
Everyone makes mistakes. I've had more than my share, but it's okay, cause I'm gonna repair it. They say there are no retakes, but I trust on to green. No, this show is of my own making. Take it back to the start. I've had a change of heart. I know we can make it better than it ever was. I know we can make it better. I know we can make it better than it ever was. I know we can make it better.
I'm gonna have to say no on this one. It doesn't fit the 4th of July as a theme, necessarily. At least, in my opinion, it doesn't really fit. It's a cool song, though. I can see how that could be... I could see how people would really like that. Dance with the Dead, Kickstart My Heart remix. Oh, this is Motley Crue. Oh, my dad loves some Motley Crue. This is gonna be good. At least I hope it is. Let's see. 8 years ago. Let's go with this. Let's go with this one that's 6 years ago. Should be the same thing. It's the same length. It does that with all Creo songs. Why is it mono? Hang on. Is it... Are they both like that? That feels a little better. There we go. Did the old unplug, plug it back in kind of thing. Hey! Yes. Yes, yes. I don't even know if there's a drop. I don't care. I think this works. That's how you spell his name, right? Yeah, I spelled that right. Most excellent. This is so perfect for this mix. Honestly, like, so good. It's exactly the kind of vibe I'm aiming for. It's got rock. It's like quantized in such a way that I could easily mix it. It's nothing too electronic. Oh, my other favorite song from my album. Ha ha ha. Expect me to plug my album a whole bunch. All right, Creosphere. Let me remind myself how it goes and see if it fits with this. Wait. The hell is this? Someone did a mashup of Creosphere and iCarly? What? What is this? And this is 6 years ago, too, so not that old. I have no idea what this is. Oh, I love Lion Mite's videos on reacting to Geometry Dash music. Okay. Side tangent. What the hell is this? The freaking thumbnail. Jesus Christ, that's egregious. Oh god, why did it get deep fried? Wait.
I know, you see, somehow the world will change for me and be so wonderful. Live life, breathe air, I know somehow we're gonna get there and feel so wonderful. I will make you change your mind. These things happen all the time.
I don't know this part of the song. Yeah, it actually, like, I don't, like, vibes-wise it doesn't fit, but progression-wise, that's not bad, actually. I can see the vision. It's one of those mashups that shouldn't work but does, you know? That's impressive stuff. The video looks like a fever dream. It absolutely does. It absolutely does. The way it, like, changes and warps itself throughout, like, I rave, like, all the time about how, you know, visuals are a really key aspect to videos and how sometimes, like, I get hung up on it to the point of where it's, like difficult to work with sometimes. To the point of where it's, like, such a big thing that I procrastinate on when it comes to making videos. And then there's just this. It's 6 years old, and it's 190,000 views. All it is just simple transitions and such, and weird filters and effects put onto just some weird image someone threw together, and it has almost 200,000 views. Proof you don't really need incredible visuals to make a good video. It helps, for sure. I mean, the most popular videos on YouTube are music videos with high production value, but still, it's not needed. All you need is a good idea, a good title, and just a general visual to work with. All right, let me listen to actual Creosphere, just by itself. I played this to a circle. It's now a sphere. Man. But yeah, I don't know if I'll be able to use this song, truth be told. Not because it's bad, but because of the fact that I don't know how it would fit into the rest of, like, any of this. I don't know. Starbucks-based EDM? Why, because of the saxophone? Kenny Loggins' Danger Zone. Short Circuit Bootleg. Oh, boy. That ought to be interesting. What is this gonna be? Oh, please don't be hardstyle. Is this gonna be hardstyle? It very much sounds hardstyle. What key is this, actually? I think it's E flat minor. Yeah, it's E flat minor. Oh, okay. So it's more speed house. That's not bad, actually. I don't mind that. I could see myself working with this in some way. That's decent. That's dece. Very dece. All right. What else do we got? Living Tombstone released an album. Ooh, good for them. The early 2000s, when most videos were not just random stuff and you and your homies would record in front of a star. Yes, indeed. Armin van Buuren featuring Cindy Alma. Beautiful Life. We're beautiful now. I know that's not the song, but still, let me have this. All right, 12 years ago, 18 million views. Wow. Nope, don't need that. Oh, is this the full? I don't want the maybe I could use the full. Probably has an extended intro. F minor. Okay. It's not bad, but I don't know how I would use it. I mean, I'm sure there's 1,000 ways I could use it for sure. I'm just trying to think ahead of like what I already have versus what I know I'm going to want to include, if that makes sense. And this is my dad's kind of EDM, the kind of progressive house, trancey kind of stuff. That's like his favorite. Like Monster Cat Silk is probably his favorite style, which I actually got to introduce him to. Whew. Stretch. So that's not a bad suggestion. I'll still grab it, just so that I have options. But what I think I'll do is I'll create a like collection of music and then a excuse me, a finalized list of sorts. Because I do want to actually like create an order of all the songs I want to use. Because in doing that, that'll allow me to then have things ready to go ahead of time, really. So let's see. Okay, let me go ahead and grab Old School. If I could spell it right, there we go. I am so happy that Never Say Die is back. So, I just want to use... Let it load, please.
Back to the old school sound.
I want to mix this with There Are No Limits. So that's what I'm going to do. Reminds you of Big Giant Circles Vindicate Me. Is that so? Oh yeah, that does show up. So you can actually see whenever I highlight one of y'all's chat messages. So y'all know that I'm grabbing directly off of whatever you type. Instrumental? Do you mean to tell me that there's like a non-instrumental version of this? Ha. Interesting. Oh, this one. Yes. Me having 1 health left. Pink Slab. I'm about to end this man's whole career. So I'm not gonna use this. It doesn't quite fit, but I'm just gonna vibe for a second. It is a good song, I will say. Out of all of the frickin'... Out of everything from the Just Shapes and Beats OST, this is one of, like, the better ones, I think. I think the further along it goes, the better it gets. Let's see. Maddie on the City. Is that part of the song? I like the vibes of this one. Ho ho ho! This is B flat major, I think. I think that works. Yes, yes, yes. This is a good vibe. I'm not exactly sure how I'm gonna incorporate it, but I really do wanna, because it is really good. I really like the vibes of it. Man. Such good stuff so far. Alright, alright, alright. What else do we got? What else do we got? Do you have anything else? Because if not, I think we should move on to making the mashups and edits. I'm gonna grab a couple more songs in the meantime that I know I'm gonna want to use. Welcome in 22. Let me grab this. No, we do that. I'm grabbing the Elenium and Halia in my arms track. And I'm grabbing the Glitch Mob Are Demons. I don't remember who was the featured vocalist on it, but I'm sure I'll remember once I see it. Asia Volkman. That's what it is. Fun fact, this track in particular is one of the main inspirations for my track What We Know. And once you get to the drop, you'll hear exactly why. But also the vocal is so good. Listen to this drop. Y'all hear the inspiration? This track was easily one of the biggest inspirations for What We Know, my own track from the album. So yeah, that's a lot of fun. AU5 Atlantis. This is an old track. It's dubstep, so there's a good chance I might not be able to include it, but let's see. Let's have ourselves a little gander, if you will. Be sure to hydrate, y'all. Oh, I think I know this song. No, I will not use Mac Miller Donald Trump. I'm all for patriotism, but I'm not going to get political, okay? This is also E-flat minor. I mean, from name alone, I have to infer from such. Maybe? I'll grab it just in case, but I don't know if I can see myself using this one. I don't know. It's a good song. I just don't know how I would use it for this. It doesn't feel 4th of July, you know? Hard to say. Wolfgang Gardner. Ooh. Illmerica. This ought to be interesting. I'm very curious to see this. Extended mix, my goodness. Are they all extended mix? My goodness, these are super long. Can I just go to... Oh, these are uploaded by Ultra Records, that's why. Hang on, where's, like, Wolfgang Gardner himself? There we go. Let's see if I can go to... No, stop. Let's see if I can go to releases. Scroll down a whole bunch. See if I can find it. What's happened on July 4th? I'm doing a live DJ mix. For sure on this channel, but also likely, hopefully, with my family in front of some fireworks. That's the hope, anyways. Ah, here we go. Oh, it is just straight up from Ultra Records, so there's no way around it. Is that what this is? I did not know that's what this was. For some reason, I guess I always thought this was Deadmau5 or something like that. But no, it makes sense that it's Wolfgang Gardner. Thanks, Orbit. Appreciate it. Freaking in the music video, it's just freaking. There's just a visual of George Washington smoking a cigar with it on fire and freaking shooting like a machine gun that's belt fed. America, fuck yeah! Deadmau5 and Wolfgang have worked together. Yeah, exactly. They're very similar styles, at least back in the day. All right, so that was a good suggestion. Who was that? Orbit. That was your suggestion. That was a good one. I really like that one. How I'm gonna use it, I'm not sure, but I could very easily see myself use. Oh, yo, wait. I just remembered. There's a remix of Enter Sandman that I really like. Yeah, this one. Enter Sandman, the Living Proof remix. It's good. I see that there's another remix from Joel Fletcher and Reese Lowe bootleg. What is this gonna be? I'm curious what this is. So what I'm looking for, just to clarify real quick, I'm going to prioritize 3 things. My own music, very patriotic, rock kind of music, and pop and EDM music that is very commercial friendly, as in like a whole family can listen to it. Like it's got to be family friendly. Because not only am I going to be doing this live mix here on the channel on 4th of July, but also, hopefully, I'm going to be doing this mix in front of some fireworks with family. That's the hope, anyways. I mean, it's the 250-year anniversary of the United States of America. It's a huge deal. We got to make it special this year. Screw Get Down? What do you mean Screw Get Down? Oh, Chris Webby Get Down. Sorry, I missed that one. Oh, okay. That's how this goes. Artie and Matt Zoe Rebound. I also want to see whatever this is. I guess this? No, this is very not American. I'm sorry. Just immediately. Apologies. 15 years ago. Oh my goodness. Y'all are finding some gems. Some old gems. Man, this video is so old. I know y'all can't see it, and that's because I'm not playing videos with the music, because historically, whenever I've done that, the video got blocked worldwide, and I don't want that. So if I'm gonna get blocked, I want to know for sure that it's from the audio, not the video. So I'm trying to make sure not to do that.
Around the world, with above and beyond.
That was weird. Let me skim this a little bit more. Wait, hold on. That was kind of an odd transition into the drop. Felt like it was like, I don't know. It didn't feel like it dropped necessarily. Like, I know that like not every single song has to have a lot of like have a heavy drop or nothing. But I feel like it would make at least a little bit of sense to say, oh, you know, it needed a little bit more impact at least to kind of get that vibe it sounded like it was aiming for, you know? So, I don't know. And it's only one drop as well. I mean, it makes sense. It's a long song. I mean, the extended version is like 7.5 minutes, as a lot of trance songs of this style tend to be. So that's not a bad thing. Just, you know? But let's see. I think I've got most of what I want to work with. Aloe Black, I Need $1. I think this will be a quick listen real quick, and then I'll go through the songs I know I want to work with.
I need a dollar, 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 that's what I need. Hey, hey. Well, I need a dollar, 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 that's what I need. Hey, hey. Said I need a dollar, 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 that's what I need. And if I share with you my story, would you share your dollar with me?
That, not sure how I feel about the lyrics.
Bad times are coming and I reap what I done sowed. Hey, hey. Well, let me tell you something, all that glitters ain't gold. Hey, hey. It's been a long old troublesome road. And I'm looking for somebody come and help me carry this load. I need a dollar, 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 that's what I need. Hey, hey. Well, I need
I see the, like, I see what it's going for. Will it work for the 4th of July? I don't know. I'm not sure it would. Let's see. I'm just going to grab Jump by Van Halen real quick. I'm just going to grab some of the songs that I know I'm going to want to use for sure and see what we can't do with them. And so silly, but this song also. Just because I want to see what it all sounds like together. And this one, Stephen Walking Glide as well after all of that. I know for sure that I want to include Carry On Wayward Son. How I'm going to incorporate it, I'm not entirely sure. Official audio, that's what I want. See, grab that just to have that at the ready. Fix that. Cool. All right, we're about to be in business. Ah, Fruitiger Dylan, big chemistry, yes. I think that this is a perfect song for this. So let me find... Not the... I just need the audio only. I guess I could just work with this.
Caught in the light and flashing on the main screen, and it's just my type. So tonight, I don't wanna take it safely, take it safely. Play me once, play me twice, in your diamond eyes. Give me more, say my name, just to feel alive. Tell me we could take the night. Oh, come on, baby, make it right. I'm feeling, I'm feeling, I'm feeling, I'm feeling, I'm feeling the chemistry.
Yes. Do me a favor, if y'all want to feel real nostalgic, look up Fruitiger Dylan, Big Chemistry, and just watch the music video. Everything about it is so, like, throwback, like, freaking Fruitiger Arrow style, like, visuals, GameCube, iPod, like, freaking Touch, freaking iPod Nano, old, like, VCR cameras. He's literally filming, like, half of it in the Windows XP hills. It's so, like, throwback. All right, what is Hydelic Starlight Infinite? Oh, Res Infinite OST. Oh, okay. So this is a OST track. Is that right? Okay. Area X, I'm assuming, is what it is. Let's see if this fits the vibe that we're aiming for. Hydration. Stay hydrated, y'all. Especially in the summer. We need plenty of that. Let's skim this. I can see what it's aiming for. Let me skim this a little bit more. Not sure I vibe with that. Sounds good. Just not really what I'm looking for this, I don't think. Doesn't feel 4th of July. Right. I'm trying to speed through these as well because I want to get to the actual mixes and mashups and such. Oh, this is going to be very, excuse me, Dance Dance Revolution, isn't it? Freaking Hall of the Mountain King. Oh, 8-Bit Drummer reacted to it. Nice. It was in DDR. This is very silly. I see the idea. I get the appeal. It's not for me. I'm sorry. I'm afraid it isn't what I'm looking for. Oh, I could include Star House at some point in the beginning of the mix. That could be cool if I just key it up to the A minor. What else do I need to grab? I already have that. Don't Stop Believing, I know for sure I want to grab. Don't stop believing. Yeah, almost freaking 470 million views. Freaking deserved. I get it. And even just the official audio alone is 380 million views, or close to 380 million views. It's impressive stuff. Yes, sir. All right. What else do I need to grab? I'm sure that there's more that I need to grab, but for now, I'm going to stick with those. And let's make ourselves some edits and such. Shall we? I probably should have done this ahead of time, but let's go ahead and load up Mixcraft, because it is time we actually start putting stuff together with some of the stuff that y'all suggested. So like I said, we're not making a full-on mix, because that's going to be done live with the DJ controller. Instead, what we're going to be doing effectively is we're going to be taking some of our songs and making some edits and mashups for me to then put together and play out live. That is the general idea. So, let's see what we can't do, shall we? Behold, the blank canvas. And I'll go ahead and get started with one mashup I know I want to make. But y'all are free to chime in with whatever you wish. Let's see.
Three, two, one, let's go.
When you put your hands up.
Thank you, thank you. But yeah, I just basically just turned that down a smidge so that I don't blow anyone's eardrums out. Yeah, that's fine. Whoop, nope, just you. Thank you. Line you up with that. Hang on, let me skip ahead a little bit. Oh, it has one of those kind of like preeminent kind of snare kind of sounds. Where it's like, instead of it's kind of things. That's cool. So we're in the key of A minor, which means I need to pitch you up by 1. No, you up by 1. Yep. And then you, I need to pitch up by 2.
body man.
Good stuff. All right, cool. We're in key now. So I know that for party blasts, I am for sure going to want to use the second half of it. There you are. Get that ready. And same thing for you. Let's do that. And second half of old school as well, because I want to use that last drop as well for that part. So, what if I did like a really cool little section before I did party blasts? Oh, I have an idea. I have a really cool idea. Let me cook for a sec. I'm gonna need to pull up Splice as well, because I'm gonna need some samples to work with. I'm going to need some kicks. Just some very basic stuff. I'm not really looking to do anything too extreme. Let's create a Serum 2 track. I hope this doesn't crash the thing. Give it a minute. Ah, there it is. Good stuff. Duplicate. I'll bring that down there because that'll be where the kick goes. And you, let me go ahead and duplicate that again. Let me just... Let me make this A minor. So in that case, let me do that. Set that. I said I wanted to include Star House in this somehow, so this is how I'm going to do it. This is going to take a second, so give me a sec. And then I'm going to duplicate all of this, bring that over. Like so. Duplicate that down here because I want to have two different leads, two different synths doing the same thing. So let me grab the classic, oh so classic lead that we all know and love. The one I'm sure you all know very well. And then, well, in that case, let me go ahead and fix that. And then this synth is going to be a different lead, one of mine. And it's going to be, where is it? Let's go with a standard Saw of Glory. How about that? And then let's go ahead and create ourselves some chords. Some chaos chords, if you will. Let me create the bass line first, because I know I'm going to need that for sure. That's like our foundation. Wait, let's actually save that for the second half. And just duplicate this over once. There we go. So. Ba-da-da-da-da-da. Let's try that. I don't think that's it. Hang on. I'll figure this out. Something like that, maybe? Let me try that. I could work with that. Now, let's see about... Just Jesus. All right, hang on. Let me... It's still too low. Hang on, let me readjust accordingly. Let's open this up a little bit. And then let's make some chords out of this, shall we? Right, right. I need to make this into a major chord. There we go. There's some thick chords. Why is it doing that, I wonder? Yes. Okay, and then let's go ahead and get ourselves a kick and snare. Set this to sample mode. And get ourselves a splice sample of what we're looking for. I mean, that just right away sounds right. Sounds like it. Yeah, I think that's it. So. go. Now it's where I want it to be. And now let's put it together by SC group for sidechain, kick start. And let's actually, just in case, I'll call this kick. And let's actually put these two together. Call it KS for kick snare. All right, we're getting somewhere. The kick needs to be louder. I'm going to try something, actually. I'm going to have 2 instances of kickstart. One having this, so it only ducks the lows. Like so. And the other one gets affected by the same thing, but it affects the whole group on a... That's creating some really cool effects, actually. And then let's go ahead and make ourselves a snare. I wish I already had a snare helper ready to go, but alas, not the case. So I'm just gonna need to throw in a splice sample. Welcome in, Quaz. Good to see you. Need like a quick snare, so like a house snare. I think that's the one. So in that case, I'm going to need to... Oh, shoot. That's not right. Let me fix that. I'm gonna worry less about clipping this time because I do want this to be a little loud. I could probably just take the vocals of this and make an audio track out of that. I should just like release the stems of this. Who would want a remix pack of my new album? Who would be interested in such a concept? I'm curious. And those who are, which of y'all would be interested in actually remixing any of my songs? All right, we're getting somewhere, methinks.
Not too much, just like...
Yeah, we're getting somewhere. It's not going to be like crazy chops either. It's going to be like very simple, you know? And also, sorry if I'm not talking all that much. I'm just really locked in on this concept, on this project. All right, let's see what it all sounds like together. Save. Let's see what that all sounds like. And then right there, methinks. Right there.
Back to the old school sound.
Like so. that feels awkward. What if I did that? Oh, that's kind of cool, actually. That's kind of cool. Yeah, that's kind of cool. That's kind of cool. Let's see what that sounds like. Yeah, that sounds clean so far. I like that. I really like that. I might even include this like mashup in the 2026 EDM mix when I make that eventually at the end of the year. That's kind of fun. I really like that. And this is just one mashup. Just gonna do that. All right, cool. So that's that. Let's see what that all sounds like together. Let's actually have a little bit of a lead in. So like so. And this, just so that I have that at the ready so I can have like a thing to fade in from. Like so. Just something to naturally fade in with so I have less work to do. I mean, I guess what I could do, move that over like so, do that, do that, I said do that, there we go. Oh, this needs to be... I don't know why it's... There we go. All right, I really think that this kick can use some high. And then we need some hats at this one section. Like a hat loop. That could work. I'd have to speed it up, but it'll work. Use project tempo. It's at 100, so we'll do that. So that'll be the quicker ones. We also need something like something simpler. That could work. It's at 150. So all I got to do is that. I mean, I could just take that, have that, and just zoop. And then compress this a little bit so it's a bit more dynamically sound. I think around there, something like that. Yeah. That's good. That's really good. Yeah, this one's a little clippy. That's better. Oh, I know what we need. We need a something like that. Some sort of impact. Or just simple in general. That kind of works. If it's not so loud, goddamn. No, it needs to have like a cymbal in it. That'll work. That's much better. Let's... Yeah, it's a little bit of a messy transition there, but it kind of works. I kind of like it. Yeah, simple stuff. Kind of nice. Not gonna lie. Let's see. This has the list, right? Yeah. Well, I'm gonna take this, bring it over here, and I'm going to do one more for the day, and it'll be themed around what we know. Another one of my own tracks. Assuming that Mixcraft does not crash on me, which it likely will. But that is okay, because I can still find ways to work with it. In other words, closing it and just opening it again, because it takes no time at all, really. Let's do this. Doing some good stuff, y'all. We're doing some good stuff. Let's see. Let's include what we know. And we're in the tempo of 150 in the key of A minor once again. And we're going to include In My Arms by Alinium and Hala. Which should be... Oh, it's 142. Interesting. And then we're gonna key that up.
The chemicals are rushing in. I feel them. The chemicals are rushing. Where you end and I begin. Again. If you're tired of being alone, if you need a heart to hold, I'll take you where you wanna go. 'Cause I know it's in my arms. Even when the night is gone, I'll show you where you belong. When I'm with you. If you're in the dark, even when the light is gone, I'll show you where you belong. When I'm with you, I'll hold you in my
Yes, yes, that sounds great. In that key, it sounds exactly like what I need it to. Let's add in Our Demons, because that's another song I want to add. And let's change the tempo. Oh, shoot, that's right. I forgot that the glitch mob has a bit of a tendency to not tempo map their stuff, which means the tempo of this song is going to be very weird. The hell? What are we doing? Oh, virtual DJ is being weird. Wow. Holy hell. I've never seen it do that before. Alright, hang on. Come on, open. Open says me. Thank you. Go ahead and... That's just the tags. And where is it? Glitch mob. There you are. Batch analyze. Oh, it's like broken. Hang on. No, it's not. You're being silly. Execute order 66. There we go. Just needed a bit of extra persuasion, so to speak. Let's see. There we go. It was being very weird for a moment there. But we got it to work, eventually. Fix all that. And the glitch mob. Let's reanalyze the BPM. Because, yeah, look at that. Wait, really? Okay, so it's 143 point... Hang on. What if I'm going to Google this, actually, because this is bothering me really bad. Says it's 144. Interesting. I guess this is one of the few where I need to actually trust it, because... Huh. Tricky business. God, that sounds good. Man. Set that up. Get span going. Wait, what? Oh. Weird. Okay, well, let me do that again. It must have been because it, like, didn't register that I wasn't typing into a thing. It just probably thought I was hitting some hotkey buttons and deleting stuff. And I'm like, no, that is very much not it. Man, Glitch Mob, why do you gotta be like that? I feel like I gotta use Glitch Mob's Our Demons as a bit of a foundational kind of thing to work off of, because it's very fluid. Oh, hang on. Did that just fix it? I think it just fixed it. It's a little off the grid. Like, it starts off fine, but then after some time, it, like, kind of falls off of it a little bit. It's a shame. What if I warp it, quantize everything to, like so. Or maybe to 16th notes? Okay, what if I quantize by 8th notes like it was originally? Let's see. Let's see if that just fixed it. Yeah, that kind of works. Okay, let's see what happens if I... Let's see what happens if I do auto warping instead. I just want to see if that fixes things. No, gross. I had better success with the tempo mapping than I did with that.
The chemicals are rushing in. I feel them. The chemicals are rushing in. I feel them underneath my skin. Don't know where you end and I begin.
So
The chemicals are rushing in.
now I can link these two.
Rushing in. I feel them underneath my skin. Don't know where you end and I begin. Rushing in.
Oh, this one's actually not. Okay, so this one is actually not as high.
I feel them underneath my skin.
Oh, it's +2, that's why. Wow, that was way more difficult than it needed to be.
Chemicals are rushing in. I feel them underneath my skin. Don't know where you end and I begin. If you're tired of being alone, if you need a heart to hold, I'll take you where you wanna go. 'Cause I know it's in.
Call this 4th of July mashup 2. And what time is it? 4:36. Okay, you know what? I know I haven't really gotten very far in this, but truth be told, I feel like most of this is going to be better suited for off camera. But just know that this is kind of what I'm working with. What the heck happened to Spotify? It got rid of the mini player. Why did it do that? How dare you? Alright, well, regardless. Actually, on that note, let's... Since I'm going to close off the stream... Jesus, Spotify, why are you being egregious, man? Regardless, for how short it was and for how simple things were, I feel like today was a fun stream. So, here's the plan. Next week, I will bring back the streams on Saturdays. However, the stream on Saturday is going to be the 4th of July mix because it will be on actual 4th of July. So, yeah. And then the week after that shall be when I continue on with the summer nostalgia mix that we've been working on. So, apologies for not getting around to that this week, but things have been like real busy for me between work and this album and making videos for the channel for some of the other mixes. So, yeah, it's hectic stuff. But regardless, the album is out. You can listen to it on pretty much all platforms. 10 tracks, 43.5 minutes, a nostalgia journey. It's a good vibe. I hope you all enjoy. And I hope to see y'all in the next stream when I do the 4th of July mix for the 250th anniversary of the United States of America. Peace.